Jago, good, good, good. So welcome. And today, this is the month, mid of the first month of the financial year 2024-25, and you are going to learn something that's going to be helping you to increase your business to I don't know how many times, but this is crazy. We have used each and every of the 666 versions purely from the experiences, not from the books, not from the Gani Babas, but pure hardcore business. So give a big round of applause to yourself because you are incredible. You are here, you are on time, you have done amazing things, and now you are going to the next level. So in the meantime, team, please share today's attendance form like 30 seconds once the form is done. So we are also evaluating your attendance, your commitment, your focus, your perseverance, and your energy. Why? Because money loves all of them. Okay, money loves all of them. Good. So the link is there in the chat. I hope it is good. Link is there in the chat. No? Why? Come on. It should be there. No. Come on. You have to do it. All right. Good. So today's topic is a different topic, and the different topic is Aage Kya. Good. Today's topic is all about Aage Kya. What is there after this? So first of all, give a big round of applause to Coach to do this amazing, incredible job of opening the session and giving this foundation store for me. Give a big round of applause for this gentleman. Good. My crime partner is there. He's doing it and is a big support for all of us. Thank you so much, Coach. With your blessings, let me start this. Good. Okay, Ranjan Jha. अगर चैन से जीना है तो सीधा बैठ लो. Good. All right, so let's kickstart this today's session. We have a lot of things to go ahead, and I really don't want any kind of disturbances. So people who have
Amit, the form is not accepting any more responses. Is it like automatic now?
Yeah. Okay. Good. So no problem. We'll work it out on the back end. Okay. So no issues. So if you guys are here, I'll be sending you this draft by end. Don't worry if the form is not there. No issues. Okay. So we'll fix it up in the background. Okay, we'll fix it up in the background, and I think we can do that in person. Absolutely no issues. Just 1 second. Hold on.
Dada, we can proceed with that. Later we can get the attendance. Let's not break the vibe. Yeah.
No, let's not break the vibe. Good. So here is the thing, guys. Just a second. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Oh. What's happening? Okay, so this should be good now. Go ahead. It's just a left-hand job. Done. Okay, it's going to be working fine. Awesome, nice. So you have the button with us. All right, so if you are here, let me tell you today's session, okay? Today's session is more about a topic is called as astrology, okay? Business astrology. What is going to happen after I do this, before I do that? So these are called premonitions, okay? Prescribing, okay? So these are certain prescriptions are required. So all of us has gone to a doctor, yes or no? Correct? So when you go to the doctor will listen to you, and then what you'll do? Okay. Prescription. What is the prescription? Prescription is that these are set of rules, these are set of processes, these are set of milestones you have to do every day at certain interval of time. And then there is another thing. Come and meet me after 5 days or 3 days. Yes or no? Correct? If you come in the first 3 days, you show me the reports, I will not charge you. Come after 1 month, I will charge you X. You don't come in between 1 or 2 months, then I'm going to charge you Y. Yes or no? So these are not price points. But if you go to some fancy doctors, they will say, sir, why don't you buy a package? Package for your health checkup also, your family's health checkup also, insurance also. No problem, sir. Whole life I will keep on serving you. Yes or no? right? Hello? Learn from the doctors. They're very fantastic guys. So what technically they are doing is they are, please write it down, pre-framing you for future engagement, right? They're actually pre-framing you for future engagement. So before we go into the future engagements, I would also like to tell you certain things. So many of you guys might have seen me telling you that there are 3 processes to get a client. Yes or no? Lead generation, lead nurturing, and then the closing. And we are typically talking about the last part called as the closing. We are into this. But there is something beyond that. Okay? There's something beyond that. So some of the companies, they call it as post-sales handholding, support, delight, and they have multiple other things to do. So I'm going to give you some pointers. What can happen after post-sales? What are the possibilities you can do? You can randomly make a note and please type it in your chat wherever you are chatting so that it reminds you that what you are writing. So the first thing is, once you have sold, the first thing is, how are you feeling? Okay. So what all things you can do? So the first thing you can do is get their feeling, get their feedback, get their likelihood, and always remember, when people buy, they buy more. When people buy, they buy more. So I met this gentleman. His name is Srinivasan. Okay. Not Coach Ganesh Srinivasan. There is another Srinivasan in us. He was working for a company called as Shopper Stop. Okay. Shopper Stop. And this is something that I learned from him. How many of you guys have seen when you go to retail stores like Shopper Stop, Hypermarket, Vishal, Big Bazaar, and all these things? Near the counter, they'll put so many things. Some chocolate, toys, socks, chaddi, some nonsense. Yes or no? Have you seen that? You have no idea that at the time of billing, when they're standing in that queue, they have a tendency to pick up certain things, which is just like, okay, it's no problem. It is not affecting my entire billing. I will add this. So chocolates, toys, small plastic stuff, socks, rubber pads, and all those things, right? Hello, remember? These small articles. Why? This is one thing. Number 2, when you buy a car or you buy a two-wheeler, you also buy the seat cover. You also buy some guard and some horn and some fancy light and this and all. Bloody, I also know you buy that polish, you will never do the polish after one time. I know that. Anyone like me? Huh? You will buy all those nonsenses, but you will never use it. Right? Good. Shaving kits, batteries, all nonsense things. So the moral of the story, when people buy, this is called as buying spree, SPREE. When people buy, they buy more. Okay. How many of you guys have seen there are some offers? So just when you have paid the bill, Acha, by the way, today we have got this offer also. Did you check out that offer? Do this. And if you have billed around 5,000 rupees, claim your price. Now you're thinking, oh, my bill is only 4,700 rupees. Oh my God, 300 rupees if I buy, I will get this. Some nonsense. Anyone has seen that? Hello? Buying spree. Yeah, sugar. That is another biggest thing, guys. So many of you guys, I don't want to talk about this. C2H22O16. This is the biggest drug ever made in this world. It's a kind of a sugar. C12H22O16. Yeah, that's a kind of a sugar, carbohydrate. This is responsible for the biggest nonsense of our life: obesity, cancer, hypertension, sara kuch isse hota hai. And there is something. Sometimes, if I get time, I can tell you how sugar is helping our economy to grow and killing us for that. Okay. Many of you guys might not know there is a combination. Shall I go a little bit out of the topic? Shall I go? 2 minutes? Okay. Every time I go out of the topic, you will learn something good. How many of you guys have tested pizza, burger, sandwich, this, that, all this? We call it as the kachara. Okay. One of my friends calls it as kachara. So I have started calling it as kachara. Okay. But when I talk to a company who are into selling burger, I'll tell it as the premium food. There is a way to talk. So this kachara premium food, okay, KPF, KGF, KPF. This has a combination of 3 things: sugar, salt, fat, okay, or oil, sugar, salt, and fat. If there is a particular kind of a combination is done there, you will feel like keeping on eating. The same combination is there in your chips, potato chips. The same combination is there in your burger. Nowadays, you get certain fried non-vegetarian stuff, right? There is a particular way it has been formed and fried and all those things. You will see a normal thing which is fried like this and given to you, you don't like it. But when it has little gelatinous stuff, you feel like more eating it. Manchurian and all this chili gilly, all these things. Yes or no? Yeah. So there is a science to it. Even though your appetite dies after eating certain things, this combination of fat, sugar, and salt can induce another thing which will stop your brain to function. So the stop button, stop eating button is not touched. It can, by what, hello, people who are in electricals, what do you call this? Jump start. I don't know, what is it called? Yeah. So they can jump. Why I'm telling you this? Because this is what happens. When you start eating, you can't stop. You need to order more. Getting me? When you start eating, consumption is more. So coming to our, this is what I want to share with you guys. So even if you know how to control your taste, how to control your smell, how to control your visuals, you have no idea what is the percentage of business we can increase. Whatever you see on the chips packaging, I know. One packaging costs us for one photograph somewhere around 40,000 to 50,000 rupees. Okay, we did a shoot for a company called as I'll show it to you. Okay, this is a shoot that has been done by one of our teammates. Have a look. I think this is something gonna give you some stuff. Okay, can you see this? Okay, if you are using any of these products, all the photo shoots was done by our team. Okay, one of our things. So if you look at the way this has been shot, the way it has been portrayed, it shows you a very different way of color combinations, freshness, detailing, quantifications, and this is a presumption. Your mind says, oh, acha, this is how it is. Look at the background, look at the way the different kind of props are used. There is a particular kind of things are used. Are you guys able to see this? There's a lot of science behind this. Yes or no? I don't know if you can see this, guys. Okay, look, this packet does not come with a ketchup. Okay, this packet does not come with this chili. This packet does not come with this kind of paprika and all those things. It is just a plain potato. But the way they show you, you feel like eating. How many of you guys feel like eating this? You feel like eating this? Yeah. So coming back. So these are certain things. So your visual element, there is a reason why I'm showing you this. Your visual element, your smell element, your touch and feel element, and your auditory element. And the last one is your gut feeling. These 5 things put together can create an amazing thing, which is called as happiness or probability of happiness. That means it's a perceived happiness. I am not happy right now, but I feel like I'll be happy if I have this. Yes or no? Getting me? Perceived happiness. This perceived happiness, when it gets into a reality, like you have purchased the product now, okay? I don't have anything other than a glass of water. Let's say this is a glass of some amazing juice. I have just purchased it. I have not tasted it. Okay, I have purchased it, but I have not tasted it yet. At this point of time, my mind is tricked by the visual element, smell element, auditory element, and touch and feel element that this is something I have already consumed. Right? That's the same reason people allow sampling, people allow test drive, people allow site visits. You feel that you have already owned the property, already owned the vehicle. Yes or no? They give you test drives, they give you beta stuff. Why? Because it is a perception of happiness. Now, let's say you have paid the money right now. Now, the second thing is all the perception plus ownership gives him a boost. Now I am the owner of this beautiful thing, whatever I'm going to consume. Are you learning something powerful here now? Once it is done, Then the mind says, oh, I'm an emperor. Whatever I feel, I can buy. Are you guys getting this? I'm a winner. Whatever I feel, I can make it realize. Then I can buy more also. This thing is going from happiness 1 to happiness 2 to happiness 3. This continuous being happy is also indirectly satisfying the expectations. New expectations are produced by different retailers, brands like this. Did you get my point? Okay. So you have one product. Okay. With this product, I'm going to give you a card by which you can enjoy a holiday. Now, holiday was not your plan. Just for another 500 rupees, you have to play that bloody lottery and buy this holiday card. Yes or no? Are you there with me? So this is the next. So what is this? Next expectation, next authority, next happiness. Continuously, if you are able to do it for a period of around 3 or 4 or 5 parts, almost 7 things, the consumer is now in a high flow stage. This is called as delight stage. This is the time when this guy is no longer just a customer. He is your brand wagon. He is your patron. He is your, what should I say? He is a brand ambassador now. He talks all the good things about the brand. Yes or no? Did you get my point, sir? Learning something powerful? Okay. So people who are in God mode on, man, this is crazy. Now you're learning something I have not yet started, but you are learning in advance. Yeah, good. So why did I share you this? This way of giving them little bit smaller, higher expectations that you can easily, effortlessly, without any extra, what should I say, investment, you can acquire, give them that sense of authority. Give them the sense of safety, security, and stability. Getting me? Just small things. Okay, you buy this. Okay, when you buy this, you are going to get this. And when you get this, you'll be able to enjoy this. Something, right? So what I'm doing, I am pre-framing your purchase journey. Clear? Jaji, clear? Okay. This is pre-framing your purchase journey. When I'm pre-framing your purchase journey, I'm also telling you after every milestone, what is going to come up. The same thing is done in the video games that the kids are playing. Have you seen that? There are 20 steps are there. You are in step number 3. Step number 4, you will get 200 token. Step number 5, you will get 500 token. You will get a mega bonanza. Some nonsense. Yes or no? How many of you guys have played video game? You will know this. Exactly. What is this? All these things results in a particular pattern of behavior, and that is called as customer delight. Okay. Is this part clear? Customer delight is clear? Hello. Good. Nice. So, moral of the story. Why so much of things? Because unless and until the person knows what is going to happen, many times this is called a sneak peek, behind the curtain, behind the scene. Sometimes some people show you certain advertisements where they show you how the things is produced. Yes. Have you seen Toyota cars? They show you inside the factory what is happening. The robotic arm is coming and this is fitting, blah, 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 something happens. Yes or no? So what goes behind the scene? That means what you are buying is a legitimate product. It's a legitimate product, right? There is a story. I would like to show you the story. So this is a company which used to make alcohol products, breweries. They have done the stereotypical way of doing the product. Okay, this is the best alcohol, best beer, best whatever it is. But the sale was not increasing. They wanted a new marketing hack. They wanted a new engagement. So what they did? They did these 3 things. Number 1, they created an ad where it showed everything about from putting the plant, then making the plant and then how to harvest the seeds, then cleaning, processing and all those things, then fermentation process, then bottling, then packaging, and then coming out. It is a complete process. They showed what's behind the scene. So I'm in Bangalore right now. There are a lot of breweries are here. Some breweries or people who are like selling wines, there are vineyards. They give you a free tour to that entire place. How many of you guys know this? Come to the grape vineyard. Hello, we'll go. Why? Because they are giving you an access of what is behind the scene, how it works, right? But this is called as pre-sales attributes. Post-sale attribute is your enjoyment. What is going to happen next? So they open up new channels and new dimensions. I'll tell you an example of those brands where I have worked personally. I have worked with Mercedes brands. And when you buy the car, they'll tell you, sir, welcome to the family of Mercedes-Benz. And Mercedes-Benz is all for the black suit guys. By the way, we have an event happening on so-and-so date, and we are inviting this blah, 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 blah guests. And I'm happy to tell you, you are a part of this family, and you are a prestigious owner of this 5-star ticket. They'll give you a scratch card, man. Now tell me you want to buy that car or not. So you are buying the car not because of the car, but you are buying the car because many other values and factors are connected to that car. Yes or no? That can be status, that can be a new society, that can be a access. Yeah, access. If you are a particular car model owner, they'll give you certain access. There's a company, they make very expensive collections of apparels. It's called as Collective. Anyone knows this? Collective. It's a brand. Okay, it's an MBO. MBO? Write down this word, man. Multi-brand outlet. Okay, MBO. So they keep a lot of brands, MBO. So what they do? Multi-brand outlets, good. So what they do is they keep all the premium things and they have a special access, making them feel special, making them VIP, making them feel ambassadors, making them luxury, giving them a taste. This is what creates customer delight. Getting me? So this has a positive and a negative thing. Today, we are going to learn about the objections when people say, what is after? Right? What is after? That is what we are going to talk about. So today's topic is what happens after? What happens after I buy? So I will give you 10 different ways of thinking when customer asks you what happens after. How many? 10 points. Okay. By the end of today's session, I will give you this entire thing in a PDF format with tips, remarks, and also I'm going to give you how to handle such kind of, the exact ways to answer such objections. So the first thing, what happens when or what happens after? Mostly, majority time I have seen is indirectly people want to know, sir, I will buy the product, no problem. But after the product I have purchased, will you give me the same support or only like after you sell, go to hell? Yes or no? Have you seen many companies? Acha, how many of you guys have purchased something from a railway station, from a moving train? Hello? Railway station, moving train. So what is the moral of the story here? Once we sell, go to hell. That means once you have purchased the product, then you are on hell. You figure it out, man. Hello, have you purchased something? You'll see. Bus stand. Yeah. Railway stations, yeah. So you buy anything, forget about the quality. And now when you open the packet and open out and see the nonsense, now you are around some 5 to 10 kilometers already gone. You cannot do anything. So that means people are always looking at support, right? So at this point of time, what you need to do is when you close the deal, okay? So how many of you guys have gone through Dojo Mojo here? Right? So in the last phase, always understand, closing is not a funny thing. Closing is not a happy and a merry thing. Oh, congratulations, sir. You have purchased the great car, sir. You are awesome. You will be looking. No. No. Never. This is the other's personal view. Never do that. When the person is just doing the payment, keep bloody your mouth shut. Okay, but be there. Yeah, carry on. I'm here. Let me know any kind of technical difficulties you have for the transaction. I'm here. I'm showing you how to do the selling. Okay. So once they have done the payment, immediately, congratulations. It's a great choice. Take a deep breath, as if like you have paid the money. Huh? Okay. Take a deep breath. I'm showing you how to do that. Take a deep breath. Okay. Do it with me. Okay. Congratulations. It's a good decision. It's a great decision. Let me tell you. Tomorrow, you are going to get a printed GST billing certificate at your address. Just let me confirm. There is the address. Blah blah blah. And in a few seconds, you should be getting a pop-up on the screen or as a billing part. In the welcome message, after this invoice gets over, in the welcome message, there is a small gift for you. Once you have purchased this product, there are a couple of things happens along with that. The gift is we are having an extended warranty and an extended support for not 6 months, but we have extended to 9 months. Is it going to be working for him? Hello? Okay. He will love that. He'll be like, wow, I purchased X and you are giving me X square. Wow. And by the way, we do some periodical inspection as well. In this period of around 6 months, while doing our inspections, if we find out any kind of fault in your software, blah, blah, whatever the product, since we are doing a kind of a customer delight event, customer delight journey, we'll try to replace it without any questions. And all the logistics will be done by us. During the time when this replacement is happening, we'll give you a Stepney product also, similarly like that, so that your process does not stop. Whatever the duration of the time it takes, we'll replace you with a fresh piece, fresh pack, box pack. And for this, all the installations, taking all these things. Now tell me, sir, you're going to do business with me or not? Huh? But did you understand my tonality? So objections, Aage. So many times when people say, what's after that? You need to tell them the entire thing. So people who have done fest with us, you know that after the session got over, the first closing got over, I'm sure there was an onboarding, onboarding session. Yes or no? In the onboarding session, everything was told. You will get this, that, this, LMS, ye coach, ye accountability partner, ye dada, aise lagta hai, blah, blah, blah. Yes? Hello? Now you know all the parts. Guys, there is a proper process for onboarding. Yeah, you have done that. Did you get this point? But before you do the onboarding, you should know about the process of onboarding. I'm sure you have learned about that onboarding takes some time. What are the things going to happen? I have not told you in details, might be, but it has been told that these are the things which are going to be there. At least I have told you the onboarding is going to be X amount of duration. You are going to guess A, B, C, D, and alpha. Yes or no? What is that? Extension of support. Clear? Okay, clear? So now let's go back and let me tell you post-sale attributes, what all things you can do. Okay, so this, if you are not attending this kind of live session, you will not learn this. I will not give you all these pointers out there. Okay, this is something I'm giving you personally so that you are here. I'm just always try to give you beyond whatever I promise. This is a free session for people who are attending. Otherwise, you have to buy this. So here is the first thing. Post-sale, you can do many things. Some of the things which is non-commercial but highly emotional. I repeat, non-commercial, highly emotional. Feedback, testimonial, word of mouth, what do you call this? Recommendations. These are non-commercial but highly emotional. Yes or no? Okay, I repeat. Feedback, testimonial, recommendation, word of mouth. Did you get my point, sir? Yeah, highly emotional. No one will give you, look, there are a lot of people are there in this market who will tell, okay, sir, please give me a just dial 5-star rating, sir. I will give you a something. Yes or no? Hello? How many of you guys have seen this? Okay. I'm not asking about those kind of things. Okay, sir, please like us. Please always say yes to us. I'm going to give you this plus this plus this. Yes or no? No. That is called buying. That is not a good thing. That is not a I don't support that. But genuinely, when people talk about it, it is a very high emotional attachment or happiness they have got only then they will share. So I give you an example. There might be many other guys. I'm just giving you something to just blow up your mind. The second one is commercial. Okay, commercial, but might not be emotional. For example, referral is a commercial thing. Upgrade is a commercial thing. Yes or no? Downgrade is also a commercial thing. Okay, so upsell, downsell, cross sell, interactive sell. Yeah. So these are certain things which are commercial, but might not be emotional. Okay. So here there are two things. The person can buy for upgrading for his own consumption or somebody else's consumption. That is reason number one. Number two, people can buy it not for consumption right now, but for consumption later. Right? I will not consume it, I'll let it later. Number three, people buy it not for their own consumption now or later, but for somebody else. Yeah, I am buying this mutual fund when my son grows up to this age, then he can do whatever he wants. Hello? Right, sir? Okay. So I'm giving you some different dimensions to it. Yeah. Okay. So did you understand? Post sales, these are certain things you can do. Then one more thing you can do. Okay, this is not very common, but this is something that I do. How many of you guys were there when I beta tested certain things like interlocking system? I beta tested with many people here. I give them a special discount or a special value, and I crafted something which was almost like 10, 20, 50 times higher than the price. So only do that with people who are already crossed level 1, level 2, and level 3. Because this guy will tell you the truth. So post-sale attributes, you can also do research and development, testing and sampling, launching some new products, and taking a futuristic feedback policy. Okay, many company does it now. Sir, try test our new launch, which is not yet happening. I'm giving you something behind the scene. Tell me what is the problem here, and we're going to give you a gift. Yes or no? These are certain things you can do post-sale attributes. So for clear, I give you 3 post-sale attributes. Okay, non-commercial, high emotional, high commercial, non-emotional. And the third one is research and all those things. So for clear? Hello? Good. Next point. So when people say what happens after, the second thing that they can think of is, are there any additional charges involved? Is there any more cost coming to it? Yes or no? Okay, I have purchased X. So how many of you guys know there are certain products? When you buy the product, oh sir, you have taken only this. How are you going to use this? You have to buy this also. Yes or no? You need 2 products. When you buy the 2 products, sir, you are not going to take the insurance, extended warranty. Another thing. So these are extra, sales. Okay, I face a lot of this. So what's after this? So when people are asking, the question is what happens after, and if the meaning is, are there any additional cost involved? So what you need to do is, don't get them to this surprises. Prevent such surprises and ensure transparency. So when they are booking it, or when they are blocking your product and programs, whatever it is, you tell them this is the last price, or you tell them this is what you have purchased is level 2. We do have a level 3, but only when you are eligible, you can go for the level 2 upgrade as well. Yes or no? Okay. I don't know if you just let me show you some things. Just a second. I don't know if it is opening. Just 1 second, hold on. Yeah. So okay. So 1 second, I'll just show you something. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So few months back, I tried this. I keep on trying. Okay. So I tried this bike. Okay. How many of you guys know this bike? Anyone knows this bike? It's a new bike. It was launched like few months back only. Okay. I tried this bike, and it's quite a good, the look wise, it looks very classy kind of things. It's an SUV, scooter mein. So why I'm showing you this? Because look at this. Okay. So you will see this bike has different colors. Okay. Now look, this is an extra attachment. Now are you guys getting this? This is an extra attachment. This is an extra attachment. Can you see on the right hand side? This is an extra attachment. This does not come along with the bike. You have to buy it separately. Okay. They will give you typically a skeleton. Then you can do all these things. You can attach a box. You can attach this thing. Then you can attach this one. Yeah. Then you can attach this one. This is an extra thing. Are you guys getting this? Yeah. And you can do a lot of things now. You can attach a lot of additional thing. So typically okay, I don't know where it is. You can attach 2 boxes on the side, 1 box behind. You can extend this. You have a card systems. What is the moral of the story? You can upgrade provided you pay something extra. Clear? So when people say, okay, the question is, what happens after I purchase? Sir, you can upgrade. How many of you guys know some of the companies like Apple? Okay, I don't know. I think Apple have produced Apple 50 also, 50. I think so, but they will come back. But you want to upgrade? Many times this upgrade, they charge more. You want to be something as a VIP, you can blacklist yourself. Okay, blacklist, blacklist means, you can buy with black. So when I purchased my first car, it was Hyundai i20. For the first 6 months, the car was not there in India. And they charged a premium for getting that bike booked for under your name. Like this, you have known it, right? Yeah, good. Hello? Yeah. So that is one of the things. So the question is, are there any hidden additional cost? The best part is, tell them, sir, you are buying Apple 15. There is something called Apple 14 also, but there is something called Apple 15 Pro, Pro Max, Pro Max Alpha. I don't know. Something, okay, guys, I don't know much about it. Right? Hello? So you tell them where you are and what can be done beyond this. Many times some software people also sell you like that. So you are buying this after, the next upgrade is this. Correct? They will tell you. And the next upgrade will be costing you so and so. Okay. Then the third one is, problem is same. Sir, what happens after I purchase? Okay. The hidden question might be, Dada, after I purchase, how do I handle the updates, upgrade? Getting me? How do I handle that? That might be the hidden question. So for that, okay, you have to simplify this process. Okay, so the best way is tell them there are certain auto free update or upgrade, and there is a paid update. We will intimate you time to time on your email, on your WhatsApp, on your SMS, and blah blah. We'll send you a card, an invitation. Patcher, yeah, right, you are right. Patcher updates. Did you get my point? So how to handle this, question? Okay. So this is for Ramesh Bhai. Okay. So when my kid goes to your dojo and now he qualifies to the next level, will there be any weapons given to them? Some small toys to play across? Auto update? Or you are going to include inside the existing fee? Are you guys getting this? So he's a martial art expert. Martial art has got so many so many instruments. So is it included? No, no, sir. The dress is included? No, no, sir. So what do you go? Sir, naked child, then you attach all the things. Then you attach all the things. Then you put the weapons. So how do I know what extra is coming? How do I know when are you putting the nunchaku? When are you putting the stick? When are you putting a punching bag? No problem, sir. We will send you periodical updates on your email, WhatsApp, SMS, next event. Yeah, today, I don't know how many of you guys know, Internshala is doing an event on, I think, 19th. What they're trying to do, they want to upgrade. I'm a customer of Internshala. They want to upgrade me. They will directly not tell you. What they will do is they will create an event. Sir, come to this event. We have got, Mr. Superman and Batman and Spider-Man. All are coming to tell you about how to save the planet. Yes or no? So you will enroll there. They are technically saving their back by selling you some nonsense. Yes or no? So this is also another way by which you can handle this. Good. But the companies many times they hide this. They will not tell you that there is another upgrade, but they will tell you, sir, we'll help you with a new, whatever the events are there, we will invite you free of cost. But now you know that free of cost event is actually a step up. Hello, I'm teaching you the way to do that. Amit Singh, got it? Good. Point number 4. Okay, what happens? And now the condition of the brain is, what if we need additional training or resources? I purchased the product, I'm stuck. What if I need additional training, additional details, additional all these things, right? See, I'll give you my example. I purchased a DSLR, Canon DSLR, and at that point of time when I purchased because of 2 things. They said, sir, we have an ongoing training project which is trained by an amazing international photographer, blah, blah. Somebody is coming and flying to India. Now that, whatever he said, I understood that it was a kind of a selling giveaway. But he also told one thing, sir, to get such kind of a training of an international photographer who is into this level, it will typically charge you around 20 to 30,000 rupees. So today, if you are buying this thing, I will make your training free. Will I buy it or not? Huh? Because the product, I cannot use the product if I do not know how to use the product. Right? So for that, there are many opportunities are there. So how to handle such kind of objections? So you can say we offer ongoing products. So many of the software fellows, they keep on doing some nonsense like Facebook, some CRM tools, mail sending fellows. Yes or no? They'll keep on doing something, right? They'll invite you. Why? It's a training. The more you train, the more you will sell. How? Because they will use more edge products. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Salesforce is one such company. Instamojo is another fellow. They will keep on doing some events. They'll keep on doing LinkedIn. How many of you guys know LinkedIn has their own, I don't know, orchestra of courses? Yes or no? They will teach you, acha. By the way, I'll tell you my story. Google wanted a lot of people to sell Google products. I'm talking about many years back. At that point of time, I was not well. So I saw this thing and they said, we will give you the training free. Baba, they gave me the training free. What I'm going to do with the training? I have to use their product only. Yes or no? Getting me? I will get the training. Then I do what? So this is also another thing. So IT guys, you might be, I don't know how many of you guys are IT here? Microsoft every third month comes with some new nonsense product, and there is a training. Azure training, this training, agile training, step training. Huh? See, read the chat. They will know better than me. Every third month there is something new coming, and they have to learn it. So you want to learn it and then you purchase, or you want to purchase and then you learn? Both are same. Getting me? Both are same. So how do you handle this kind of things? So the question is, when the customer is asking you, Dada, what happens after I buy this Microsoft thing? Actually, the question is, what if we need more training, more resources? So here, what you need to do is take their doubts off. All the training are recorded. You will not miss a single second. Acha, how many of you guys need a recording of this session? Today's session? Yeah. And why do you need a recording? I don't know. But you know, there I have told you very, very crisp certain things which probably, unless and until you hear it around 5 or 6 times, you will not understand. Right? So, like the same thing. Okay. So, the best way is two things you can do. Ongoing training sessions, recording stuff, or else we can have a privileged, customized training for your team or yourself. It's a special product. Special product needs special things. There is a camera. It's called as Hasselblad. Anyone knows? Have you heard of this? Hasselblad, very expensive, yeah. Uska team aata hai 3 lakh mein. The team comes at 3 lakh rupees. You know, that fellows will have come with some 3-4 Apple computers with light, this, that, all these things. For what? And this much. The camera is only this much. I don't know if I can show you this. You should see those, man. Okay. It's a very expensive camera, and it's very, very tricky to use. Very, very tricky. Normal people will not be able to use this. Okay. This is the camera I'm talking about. This is called Hasselblad. Okay. They use it for, very top level of photography. Sometimes for movies and all those things. Very, very, this is Hasselblad. I don't know if you can see this.
This is a real B&H birthday.
Sorry. All right, good. Okay, so that is called Hasselblad. Why? Because here you not only need training, but you also need many other things. You need experts. You need expert, handling systems. So customized products. By the way, if you buy normal Mercedes, no problem. But if you buy an AMG, they will give you a special training. Then they will give you the car. Do you know that? Then you'll go somewhere and kill them. Huh? Yeah. So they do this kind of trainings. Yeah. Special some softwares, they have got some special parameters that is not given to everyone. Only the core IT fellows will be given a training. Yes or no? In the company is buying the product. That IT software, they are buying the product. Where is Chris? Virendra, I need your help. Okay, but the training is given to one particular department, one particular fellow. Yes or no? Like HR softwares. So giving the roles and responsibilities is given to the senior HR fellow only. Yes or no? Other people will not be able to give it. So special trainings are given to special people. So far good. So how do you handle this? Customized. Sir, we have a training customized. After purchase happens, we have a customized training for you for XYZ so that the things goes good. No problem. We give you the manual also. So these are certain things you do talk after the payment, not before the payment. Clear? But what you do? Sir, we will do the training, sir. We'll do this. No. You tell them, sir, we'll handle all these things. We have been doing this. We have a manual, we have a recorded systems, we have a training systems. Yeah, we have got experts. Yeah. Yeah. One thing also I would like to share with you regarding this training. It also depends upon who is giving you the training. Okay. Let's say you are buying a karaoke mic, and along with the mic you are given learn 3 Hindi songs. Mic, I'm selling you the mic, but I'm giving you another extra package. Login, LMS. You will learn 3 Hindi songs or Bollywood songs or Hollywood songs. But if I tell you the person who is teaching you in that video, automatically my mic will be sold. You want to learn from the best guy, or you want to learn from some local ABCD? Choice is yours. Getting me? So it is not the training, it is also about who is training and what is his caliber. Clear? Okay. Let's say you are buying a musical piano. When you buy the piano, 10,000 rupees course on 3 amazing Indian rhythms will be taught by Mr. A.R. Rahman. You're going to buy that product or not? He'll teach you how to press what buttons and then you do whatever. Blah, blah. Yeah. You're going to buy this? Getting clear? You're learning about how to handle the objections? Nice. Okay. The next one is what happens after. So the idea is how the hell you handle the feedback or complaints. So today everything looks very fancy. Everything is good because I'm happy. You are happy. You have sold the product. You will get the bonus. I have purchased the product. I'll be happy. But tomorrow if there is a problem, how are you going to handle my feedback? How are you going to handle my complaints? Good question, sir. Okay. Here you have to little bit pre-frame them. Some company have 24/7 support systems. Yes or no? Some people have a toll-free number 1800 blah blah. Have you seen those kind of things? Email tech supports. Nowadays you have got another thing called as auto chat bot. Yes or no? When you buy a flight ticket and something goes wrong, there is a WhatsApp automation chatbot nowadays. There is no person. Yes or no? So that's how you're going to. Okay. Then some people give you guarantee on the complaint handling systems. Sir, if you have a complaint within 24 hours, we'll be resolving it. Don't worry, sir. We'll have an extra specialist who will sit and finish your complaints. Clear? I'm sharing you. Now, these are certain things you can do. You can also have a highlight feedback mechanism. So we will be, sir, after you purchase, there is a feedback going to be there where we wanted to highlight what all things has happened in the purchase systems. And if there are areas where we find that we are not scoring or we are scoring less than 4.5, that particular area, we are going to look at it within the next 24 hours. Fair. Okay. I'll give an example. How many of you guys on the highway, you see there are trucks on trial. Have you seen those trucks on trial? Only the chassis will be there. Only the the wheels, and that fellow is driving. So why they do? Because they have to, there is a quality control process. They have to run some 100 kilometers, 500 kilometers so that skeleton, correct, right? So why I'm sharing you this? Because, sir, you will never get the feedback or the complaints. We will do the trial with our own money. We will make that truck go for 500 kilometers. We'll try to solve 99% of all the problems. Are you guys getting this? Before you face the problem, I'm going to take the truck and put it to some automobile company, take the automobile to some very rough terrain also, off-roading also, Jeep, Thar, Okay, I'll show you something. These are all done. That's why I'm sharing with you, okay? Let me show you this. Sorry, just handing it. Okay, I'm not getting the exact things, but there is something called as GLA, Global Outlander Adventure. So they take two Mercedes-Benz cars. It will start from Pune Chakan. It will go all the way to Rajasthan, Jaipur. Then it will go to Lahore, Pakistan, and all these places near Amritsar. Then it will go to Mongolia, China, Japan, and all those blah blah, USSR, and all those things, right? And then they will come back all the way. So just look, the car which goes out from Pune, then it will go to the very heated place in Rajasthan. Then it will go to the Mongolian thing. You know, it is getting the chilling part of it, like, you know, Everest mountain, not Everest, the Himalayas they have to cross. Yeah, thank you. So why they are doing all these things is they are taking the machine to extreme temperature, extreme environment, and they will collect all those feedback systems and they're going to give it to you. So before you find a fault, they will find a fault and they'll give it to you. This is another way of handling objections in your business. Worst case scenario, absolutely right. Yeah, they do it with cables, extreme heat temperature. They do it with softwares. Today there are many softwares. I don't know. People might be knowing about this software called as 3D Max. Then there is something called as what is the name of it? Yeah. So there is a company which does 3D modeling, pressure, tension, and all those things. Checking, they can do all those things, right? They test it before they solve these things. All right. So how do you handle this? How to handle feedback and complaints? So we do trials and testings ourselves with 99 checkpoints. We do certain things called as CE certified, quality certified, assessment, accreditation, system, process, ISO. Getting me? Complaint aega hi nahi hai. I've done all this testing. Then what another thing that we can do is we can have complaint or feedback handling mechanism process. You tell them. So you send a mail in 24 hours. This will happen. Then the next 24 hours we will escalate if it is not happening. So you should also show them not only the process but the hierarchy of escalation. Clear? Many companies does this. If the executive is not able to do, the next level manager, officer, whatever. Okay. Some people give you a feedback email ID, QR code, 1800 call center number. Okay. Dropbox. Earlier it was their postal stuff. Another thing, in olden systems, I don't know right now it is there or not. They used to give you a feedback slip. Just write your feedback and drop it in the post box. You don't pay anything also. The letter will go to their place. Remember? Old model. Yeah? Good. Next one. What happens after? This is the time people usually talk about. What about renewal, sir? If I want to unsubscribe, I want to cancel my product. I want to resell my product, resell my house. Yes or no? Okay, I want to rent my house. I purchased the house from a builder, but I want to sell the house. I want to rent the house. I want to demolish the house. Hello, possible, right? I purchased the car. What can you do after this? I don't want to do this. I purchased the software. Now auto upgrade. Yeah. Good. So today I will not do role playing. So I'm just showing you so that you understand where we are getting to. So far, good. Okay. There is a lot of things are there. I'm trying to fix it up everything in like next 5 minutes. So you need to set clear expectations on cancellation, remark, renewals, exit plan. Okay. When you buy, sometimes you tell them, sir, the offer is given to you. You are buying these things. The offer is going to end on so and so. The validity of this offer is so and so. The validity of the product is so and so. Guarantee is for so and so. You will get all these things. Yes or no? Sir, your warranty is expiring in so and so date. Hello. In insurance, they do the same thing. Your depreciation rate of the product is so and so. Hello. Correct? So these are certain points that has to be done, while you're doing it. So this is usually done on an onboarding session. onboarding session. Sir, you have purchased the insurance. Let me tell you the benefits of this insurance. Blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you what will not covered. These are the list of hospitals where we don't have facility. How many of you guys have got this insurance? You have got none? These are the list of places I will not do this. Sir, you are buying a master card, but this card is not applicable. Da, 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 da. Right? Acha, this card is auto renewable, but we'll charge you an X. Yes or no? Now people are understanding. Yeah. So this card is not auto renewable, but if you want to renew after so and so, we will charge you so. Acha, you want to pre-close your loan, we will charge you X%. Yes or no? Now you understand, right? Okay, these are certain things. You have to pre-frame. This entire session is all about pre-frame. Are you guys getting the value out of this today's session? It's all about pre-framing. Okay, the next one. Okay, let me put this. So what happens after? How do you measure success and how do you report about it? So I purchased the product, but how do I measure that the product is in a good condition, bad condition? Is it in the standard layout? Okay, getting me, guys? How do I know the product is functioning correct? Right? So what happens after? So I'll give you an example, you will understand this. How many of you guys have a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler? Correct? There is something called as wheel alignment. Yes or no? Wheel alignment. You purchased the product around 5 years back. How do you know the alignment is correct or not? Or some nonsense has happened. So what happens? So company, many times they said, okay, chances are there that the product is not accordingly. So we can do a free inspection or we can do a charge inspection. We can do a charged analysis or free analysis. Hello, right? Or we'll do the free things. So they have certain numbers of free services now for you when you buy an automobile, right? Number of free services, whatever, 3, 5, whatever it is. Then you can buy extra also. So how do you measure the success and report it? So auto inspection, self inspection, you can do the inspection. We will do the inspection. We'll come to your house and do the inspection. Getting me? You can do all these things, right? The charged inspection. Okay. So here you need to give certain things. You have to align the measurement and the communication and the money. Okay. Align the measurement, communication and money. Sir, we will measure these 20 points, which are covered only into this. Correct? Have you seen this? Like, for example, in insurance, there's something called bumper to bumper. Anyone knows this? There's something called bumper to bumper. Okay. Then there is something called as, okay, only special parts. Certain wear and tear materials we will not cover. It is not there in this. Okay. Your this, that, there is on solution, all lubricant will not cover. We'll cover this. Will not cover that. So and there is something which they know, already they know. Sir, if your car is new, for the first 3 months, your mileage will be this. After 3 months, we will do this, then the mileage will be this. Yes or no? But after this, God knows your mileage. I am not responsible. Right? So moral of the story? Moral story is, we will measure and then we will tweak. We'll measure and then we will tweak. Depending upon the duration, depending upon all these things. Right. Okay. So that's how we measure this matrices. So regular reporting, check, process outcomes, constant inspections. So this is what we can do. The next thing is what happens after. Many times I have seen in luxury, they want to get into a status. They want to get into a community. So they want to say, when I'm getting the admission to that community or club membership hacking. Yes or no? So many of you guys have purchased one, a credit card. Every credit card gives you a lounge facility, airport lounge facility. Yes or no? That is a club membership, Baba. So you don't want the credit card. You want the lounge facility. How to get a breakfast in 2 rupees? Anyone knows that? Lounge facility. Lounge facility. Every 3 months you can use this, some 5 times, 6 times, depending upon the things. If it is a premium card, you will get some more. So when people ask what happens after, they are actually asking you, is there a community? Is there a network where I can join, where I can get the benefits? So here what to do is, you have to give them certain informations beforehand itself. How to handle the objection? Once you have purchased the product, you are entitled. Write down this word. Sir, you are entitled for this facility, that facility. Entitled is a good word. So far, okay? Good. Quickly, last 2 points. What happens after? So this time, the client might think of data security, encryption, safe, right? I purchased the product. I purchased your IT software. Is my data safe? Is it private? Privacy? Post-purchase privacy? So you need to show them assurance, quality assurance. Don't fight the objection here. Don't talk. Show them. Show them the QC proof. Show them the affiliation, accreditation, stamp, some third-party certification. This is important. Don't try to solve this. Hello? Clear? Dada is also going to teach you what to talk and what not to talk. Okay? If you don't have an affiliation, tell them, sir, we don't have. Okay? You have to give a clause. Sir, you are keeping your data, but what if your own team logging from your own devices do some nonsense? We are not responsible. Yes or no? I'm giving you the software, giving you everything. I'm giving you the access. If you are not keeping your user ID and password in a safe place, then I'm not responsible. In the bank locker also, there are 2 keys. Yes or no? How many of you guys have a bank locker? You have a bank locker? There are 2 keys. The bank locker will only open when both the keys are put inside. One will be done from your end, one will be with the bank manager. Only when both are there, that means the bank manager has to come to the locker and both are turned, only then the door will open. Otherwise, no. Correct? Bank manager only with his single key, he will not be able to open. You with a single key will not be able to open. Both of them are there, only then you can open. Okay. Good so far? Okay. So how to do that? You have to tell them the data security informations. You have to tell your facilities out there. Okay. You have to tell them if there is any insurance with the data or not. And you have to tell them about, many times, I'll tell you, banks, what they do is, they will tell you, sir, our safe is designed by Mr. Godrej. Yes or no? And the CCTV is by XYZ company. This is fireproof, certified by XYZ certification systems. We are managing the inventory by ISO 1908125 something. Yes or no? Okay, good. So that's one area. Last. Okay, we'll do the last part. Yeah. So not past, is what happens after. So technically, the guy is looking at, will we have a dedicated point of contact? See, at the end of every chatbot, every automation, every this AI, a human being talking to human being is always the better thing. Yes or no? Okay. So is there a person whom I can talk to? That's why in hospitals nowadays, they have something called as relationship officer. In schools and colleges, they have got relationship officer. In factories, they have got relationship officer. Right now, getting me? So you can go and you can vomit out all your problems and pains, and that lady is going to just listen to you. Oh, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. You face this difficulty, right? Yeah, human to human relationship officer. Yeah, there are so many things. There are special departments on such kind of things to if there is a kind of a completely a nonsense happened, there are certain departments. Coach, what is the department called? Disaster management. Huh? What is that? So there will be a person responsible for that.
Critical situation you are talking about?
Grievances. Yeah. Yes, sir, we have a department, we have a cell. Yeah. So there is a person. So, you are earlier when there was no OTT platforms, you can catch hold of the guy who on the censor board, who is the president, and you can catch hold of him. Hello, how the hell you have released this? Yes or no? So there is a person. So you have to also tell them that there is a person. So it is important when you are doing this business and the last part, when the sale is happening, you have to tell them, hello, boss. If anything goes wrong, I'm there. Or this fellow is there. Yes or no? You have no idea. Please go to the grievances of Tesla. Oh man, people are giving all hell lot of things to Mr. Tesla. Yes or no, Mr. Musk? Yeah. Good so far. So that's all for today. Okay, we'll have a quick one-on-one. Share your realization about today's topic. Just write down your names quickly. I'm just looking at around 4 or 5 people. Quick. Just type in your names and unmute yourselves. Go. Go, buddy. Go. Quick. Okay.
Hi, Dada. Good evening, coach and team, family. Today's session was actually an awesome session for me because this is a question that I encounter on every deal I do. Being from the software area, especially the ERP systems kind of a thing, everywhere that one question comes, what is the support that you give? How do you do it? And it actually comes in multiple ways. And the questions are really drastic when the customer asks, especially on the financials. So today's session was a way through and a beginning for me. And I think I can point out certain questions and concerns addressed here in my work life. Thank you.
All right, guys. So good. So write down your names, guys. We're gonna have another few minutes, and till the end. I'm going to share you this day 14th, the entire thing. Whatever I've told you, it is all written here. So all the variation of objections I've given it to you on column number B, along with the tips and remarks. Everything is all here. It's all for your use. We've got certain links if you want to connect with any of our social media numbers and all these things are all here. So quickly, let's go to the next person. Go. And in 2 minutes, we'll share you this words.
दादा पोस्ट सेल्स की जो बात हो रही है, एट्रीब्यूट्स की बात हो रही है, तो इसमें काफी कुछ मतलब कस्टमर के बारे में मालूम पड़ा और सबसे अच्छा क्लिक ये हुआ कि जब हम विजुलाइज कर लेते हैं मतलब सेल होने के बाद का, तो सेल करना आसान हो जाता है. ये मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है. थैंक यू सो मच दादा. थैंक यू.
Awesome. Nice. Okay. So here is the link for everyone. Okay. Team, can you just send the links? Okay. This is the link. Okay. So team will send you the link. Just 1 second. So you can download from there. Okay. So team will give it to you. In the meantime, anyone else want to share their views? You can share. We have got 1 more minute. Go.
दादा मैं अभी बस में मैं अभी सेल नहीं कर पा रही.
Sorry?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Can I, Dada?
Yeah, go ahead. Quick.
Yeah. Quick note is, of course, post-sale service is okay. I mean, post-sale service, how important of a customer delight to maintain with a lot of goodies. Okay. I mean, goodies in the sense, whatever the additional benefits you can give, and with a lot of example, what very insightful. Then what the insight I got is that it is very important, just not giving away the product, but what is the add-on and how important it is in order to keep up the loyalty and keeping them engaged. And that's a seminar especially I attended over here in Mumbai, and I was just thinking, it was very much aligned for me, that what are the additional things. I was just thinking about it, and that got aligned for me. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. With that, we end today's session. I'll see you in the next week, the same time. Till the time, have a nice time. Bye-bye. Take care and kill all the objections.